before we kick this off, I know it's been a while since you guys stood up, so let's everybody stand up and just do a quick stretch. Just shake it out. The folks in the back who I saw sleeping, come on, just stretch it out. I'm on 3 hours of sleep, so you guys have no excuses. Just take a second, a little to the left, to the right. After me, I'm going to be brief, 2 more, and then we go to move forward to the next part of the session. So, all right, everybody sit down. I appreciate, again, the introduction. The company that I've most recently founded is called Blissmo, and we are a discovery platform for what we say are just better products. Sweet Riot, which is another amazing story, has an amazing product. We've had the honor of working with them and promoting them. Brands like Method as well, Numi Tea, et cetera. We're sort of leveraging new commerce mechanisms to introduce people to products that are less toxic and more sustainable than what you might normally find at the store. But I'm here today to talk about $0 marketing, or because I had to come up with a fancy acronym that you guys might be able to take away, Viper marketing. And it's basically what I learned about marketing at Kiva.org, which is a phenomenal nonprofit. A reference was made earlier to Muhammad Yunus. That's the idea of microfinance was taken by Kiva and it made accessible to all of us. You and you and you can all go on Kiva.org and make a loan of $25 to an entrepreneur in Afghanistan or in Detroit. And there I was told when I joined to run marketing that I had a whole of $0 for budget, which was quite a challenge. Also, when I learned at MySpace, I know don't think, MySpace, ooh, MySpace, it's not that sweet. I was there in 06 when it was cool and the hottest thing in the world. And it was a fun place to be when I was there. And also what I've learned just observing from YouTube and from President Obama. Does anybody know who this is? Hands. I got it right here. Tila Tequila, exactly. The first $0 marketing technique is to play to people's vanity. This lovely lady became at one point the second most popular person on MySpace with over 2 million friends, 67 million page views. And what she was doing was what all of us do, self-promoting. MySpace gave people a place to call their own, and then that's exactly what people did. It wasn't just her, it was bands, it was musicians, etc. When you play to people's vanity, when you whatever company you have, when you recognize that if people are going to go out and talk about themselves, if you can insert your brand there when they talk about themselves, they're marketing you. She would go up and say, check me out on myspace.com/Tila Tequila, right? Check, bands would be like, hey, thanks for coming out, check me out on MySpace. And every time someone did that, myspace.com got free marketing. MySpace did it really well, YouTube did it well, Kiva has lender profiles, LinkedIn, there's a bunch of other examples, but if there's some way that you can take what you do and allow people to take your brand with them when they talk about themselves, that's powerful and it's free. The next slide, the next topic is inspiration. This is not new to anybody, but for some reason it's so rarely used when it comes to marketing. I don't know if you guys recognize this, whatever your political affiliations are. This is a video, a snapshot of a video that will.i.am did, borrowing pieces of, at that time, Senator Obama's campaign speeches. This was a commercial. This was an ad, and it got 22 million views on YouTube, and that's who knows how many before that on the Dip Dive site. 22 million people said, oh, please give me this content. I want this. I want to share it with my friends. Why? Because it evoked an emotion, and it inspired them. And there's other brands that have done this. I don't know if you guys have seen the Entrepreneurs Can Change the World video by Grasshopper. If you haven't, Google it. They also did another video called The New Dork. Not quite inspiring so much as humorous, but still hits on that same component of an emotional connection. Girl Effect, Tom's, there's a bunch of organizations that have successfully taken their brand, as I suggest if you haven't already yet, do it yourself, distill what you offer down to values that will inspire. Every single one of you solving a problem. Every single one of you stands for something. But do your customers know what you stand for? Do they know, can they take that and emotionally connect with it? And if not, I'd suggest sitting down and distilling it down, and then maybe it's through video, maybe it's through a slogan, maybe it's through when you shake their hand for the first time, you share that with them and you inspire them. Because if they feel inspired, if they emotionally can connect with you and what you have to offer, they will take that and do your marketing for you. Portability is the next one. When I was at MySpace in 06, there was this pesky little startup called YouTube that had their videos all over our site. And we couldn't figure out what to do about it. Obviously, we all know how the story ended. But I credit YouTube for being genius. They were referenced earlier tonight for a few things. But what they did was they made content portable. They allowed you really easily to embed it in a MySpace profile, embed it in a WordPress page. And lo and behold, these YouTube videos were everywhere. Same thing with Yelp. Yelp reviews became ubiquitous around the web. They're still often referred to, whether it's through Groupon or what have you. Facebook Slide. A lot of companies have taken what they have and made it portable. Not just on the web, but there are probably ways that you can take what you do and make it portable so people can take a piece of it away and put it on their Facebook wall or wear it as a t-shirt or what have you. And that's something that it's close to $0 marketing because, again, you make your content fluid and it spreads. The next $0 marketing tactic is empowerment. And actually, this sort of comes out of what I did at Kiva, where I was told I had a total of $0. What I did have was a passionate fan base. I had people who loved what the nonprofit did and wanted to engage. And so I gave them the tools to then go out and spread the gospel. I made it easy for them. I put the words in their mouth so they didn't have to think about the email to write to their friends, copy paste. They didn't have to think about what footer to put in, copy paste. They didn't have to think about anything, frankly. All they had to do was click a button or copy and paste and it was done. And that's really what empowerment is. It's making it as simple as possible for your fans and people who love you, giving them the tools, getting them to feel important, that they're part of your organization, they're part of your team, to get out there and then spread the word. So you'll recognize some of these logos, Facebook, Twitter, some of the other ones you may not. There's a company here called Zazzle, shirts, little things like that. Even if you don't want to send shirts, set up a Zazzle store. Let people who really love you buy your shirts for you and then buy them for friends. Who knows where that'll go. The logo at the bottom there is, there's two of them. One's called Indiegogo. It's a crowdfunding platform. I'm an advisor there. And they've seen an amazing number of brands start a campaign to crowdfund and say, look, we do this, but we want to do this other thing. We want your participation. So help us. Give us $10, $15, $20, and we'll give you this perk. And when people do that, they feel they're participating in this crowdfunding campaign. They tell their friends. And now these fans have been empowered to, again, invite their community to participate in the mission. So empower your consumers as much as possible, your biggest fans. This is the last, I don't know if you guys caught, by the way, the Viper. Vanity, inspiration, portability, empowerment, and referrals. So Viper marketing. Just a couple of examples. PayPal. I still remember, back at my Stanford dorm when PayPal, I started getting emails from all my friends because everyone wanted $5 for the referral. And it was genius at the time, and it still obviously works today. Living Social, I'm sure you guys know, invite 3 people, and next thing you know, yours is free. Guilt Group, I believe it's either an early exec or a co-founder, has raised somewhere in the hundreds of thousands of dollars after $25 referrals because of all the people that she's attracted to the site. Dropbox, what they did was genius. They not only incentivized you to give, but they incentivized the person on the other end to receive. If you were invited to Dropbox via referral, and I think this is still true today, you get more space than if you just signed up. So the person receiving it feels special. So the person giving it feels that much more at liberty to invite that many more people because they're giving a gift. And of course, they get a gift as well in more storage. So the net here is this idea of truly distilling and understanding what motivates your customers and your fans, empowering them, and having them do your marketing for you. Obviously, dollars are tight, and I hope some of the things you guys learned from, not me, but really these case studies of these companies you find valuable as you guys go forward. So best of luck, and hopefully see you guys later tonight at dinner.